A PDF of a continuous distribution is shown below. We want to find the value of h. Now remember, this whole area has to be 1, and we can see this is a trapezium. I can see the top here is 5 units wide, and the bottom is 10, so the parallel sides are 10 and 5. So we can say that 10 plus 5 multiplied by h divided by 2 must be equal to 1. So 15h must be equal to 2. So h is going to be 2/15. We now want to state the PDF. So this section's easy enough, but we need to know these equations. Now h is 2/15. This goes through the origin here, so this one's nice and easy. So the gradient is going to be 2/15 divided by 3, which is 2/45. So this one here is 2/45 x. We need to know this one. Once again, this is 2/15, and we can see this is 2. So the gradient here, notice it's negative, is going to be negative 1/15. And we can see it goes through this point here, which is 10, 0. So y is negative 1/15 x plus a constant. So 0 is going to be negative 10/15 plus c, so c is 10/15. Now I know that cancels down, but actually the line is therefore negative 1/15 x plus 10/15, and it would be quite nice to write that as 1/15 of 10 minus x. So what can we say? We can say that it's 2/45x for x between 0 and 3. We can say that it's 2/15 for x between 3 and 8. Note the less than or equals and less than. It is then 1/15 of 10 minus x for x between 8 and 10, and it's 0 otherwise. So now we want the probability x is less than 2. Well, that's just a triangle here. We could use an integral for it, but the base is 2, and we know that we're working with this part of the function here, so the height of that would just be 4/45. Just substitute x is 2 in here. So that is just going to be a half multiplied by the base multiplied by the height. That is just going to be 4/45. We now want the probability that x is less than 9, given that x is between 5 and 10. So that will be the probability that x is less than 9 and x is between 5 and 10 divided by the probability that x is between 5 and 10. Now let's look at that overlap. So x is less than 9, between 5 and 10. So they overlap between 5 and 9. So that's the probability of x being between 5 and 9 divided by the probability that x is between 5 and 10. Now both of these actually contain this area, which base 3, and the height is 2/15. So 3 times 2/15 is 2/5. So they both contain that. So that's going to be 2/5 plus and 2/5 plus. Now if we go all the way to 10, we need this triangle here. So half times 2 times 2/15 is just 2/15. And if we just go to 9, then it's going to be this trapezium here. So we could look at that as actually the 2/15 take away this triangle here. Now we're using this function in this one, so if we use 9 here, 10 take away 9 is 1, so 1/15 is the height of this triangle. So it's going to be a half times base would be 1 times the height, which is 1/15. So what we have is 2/15 take away 1/30. So that's 4/30 take away 1/30, which is 3/30, which is 1/10. So let's just calculate that. It's not that difficult to do, but if we've got the calculator, let's just do it. So that's 2/5, add 1/10, over 2/5, add 2/15, gives us 15/16.